At Crystal, do my eyes deceive me? Or does this adventurer inherit the legacy of a Toa Kant? A what? A Toa Kant what?
Please be advised, the following presentation is not intended for minors.
This is a sign from Yoshi P himself. I swear to God, the universe does not want me back playing Final Fantasy XIV. Hey, there we go. All right, we're back. Oh, Jesus Christ. Nothing is going my way today. So will I actually be able to do something interesting today, or am I still stuck doing fucking fetch quests? My lord. By the gods, Jackson, listen. I know you're eager to wash your hands of this wine business. Yeah, very eager. The game is straight up telling me how I feel. But I've just discovered something extraordinary about Drest's palm wine. He sealed each coconut shell with a leaf which has a very distinct shape and unusual odor. I thought I was going mad at first, but now I'm certain. These are the leaves of the Bacchus grapevine. Ah, how convenient. Do you know what this means? Somewhere in Raincatcher Gully, the legendary vine still grows. If we could obtain a cutting, we could revive the Bacchus wine industry. You must know where Drest found these leaves. Here, take one of them back to him and see what he remembers. Right, I forgot. Oh, I did promise I'd actually get my fucking White Mage quest, too. I should probably do that. Man, you're gonna love this next bit. Oh, fun. I can't wait for more fetch quests. Fuck it. We're taking a break from that and gonna go grab a White Mage, finally. Hey, Biddy, long time no see. Biddy. Ah, Jackson, your presence here is most welcome. I have another task to which your maturing skills are well suited. Attend me closely. Expansive wounds that ooze corruption have formed throughout the forest. After examining the traces of the sizable disturbance you previously cleansed, I can only conclude that this phenomenon is the work of a malign agent. It must be found swiftly, lest the corruption spread, and I would have you assist in the investigate. Guildmaster! You must let me help! Oh. It must be serious. My dogs are barking. Since I got back from the South Shroud, I've spent all my time studying the forces of nature. I even sat through one of Hero Nolanul's lectures. The 12s is crying out in pain. My skills are a bit lacking in some areas, but I want to do what I can for the forest. Lacking? Sylphie, you have yet to master a single offensive spell. Without the means to defend yourself, it would be far too dangerous to send you off into the forest alone. So I am to stay here then? Not necessarily. Jackson, with your consent, I would have Sylphie accompany you once more. Do not propose this arrangement solely with her safety in mind. Given the nature of the investigation, it is like that Sylphie's innate talent for hearing will prove as useful to you as your conjuring will to her. There is much you might accomplish together. Sylphie, you are not to approach any sources of corruption without Jackson at your side. Do I make myself clear? And should you chance to encounter the origin of these disturbances, do not initiate a confrontation. Too often you allow your curiosity to overwhelm your good sense. Now go, and may the elementals watch over you. Yes, Guildmaster. Something tells me we should start a quarry mill in the South Shroud. Meet me there as soon as you can, Jackson. And hurry, the corruption is spreading. Do you want the Vegas spoiler disguised as good news? I don't like that you've put it that way, so I'm gonna say no. Redunda's music always brings me back to my first days, yeah. When I first played, like, the free trial, I think I believe I played an archer. So yeah, I started off in Gridania as well. I will say though, I was, like, super distracted during the entirety of that cutscene. Because, like, the vague, like, background ambience, it was like a droning sound, and I could have sworn it was like my coffee machine. It was driving me nuts. There was a bit where, like, you probably noticed, I just stopped reading for a bit. I took off my headset and it's like, nah, all's quiet. Okay, it's in the game. Fun fact, there's currently 992 main scenario quests, including all of the expansions. Ah, alright. So I'm about 1/10 of the way through the entirety of Final Fantasy XIV then. Ah, here we go. Corrupted soil. Yeah, Sylphie, you just stand there and I'll do all the work. That was brilliant, Jackson. But it was only the start. The forest still groans in pain. I can hear it. I think it's coming from the north. No, the northeast. Let's go and have a look. Really? We're right next to a bunch of, you know, evil dudes? They're not even giving a shit about this? Alright. You're doing really well, Jaxic, but I think there's another one. And, well, it calls to me even more fervently than the last. It's to the east, I think. Yes, to the east. Boy, this quest is so fun. Oh, well, at least it isn't a goddamn fetch quest. Getting real sick of those. Alright, is this the last one of them? Nice work. The earth here feels healed, and yet there's another disturbance, and it's big. Really big. It's hard to describe, but it feels sort of wronger. I think it might be what's causing all of this. I know Brother Asumi said we weren't to confront it, but we can't just let it corrupt the rest of the forest. And however powerful it is, it can't be any more powerful than you. You're amazing. Aw, you flatter me, kid. What I mean to say is, I'm willing to risk a scolding if you are. It's not far from here. Somewhere to the southeast, I think. Shall we at least have a look? Shall we at least have a closer look? There we go. Man, no wonder this kid thinks I'm amazing. She doesn't even know how to cast stone. You can cast stone too? Oh, you're amazing. I don't think you need to be able to hear the voices of the forest to notice that. Do you, Jaxic? What? The corruption is definitely coming from somewhere around here. As soon as we arrived, the sense of wrongness I had suddenly felt less... well, it just felt less. Excuse me, kid, I'm just gonna wander off. It's almost as if it's holding its breath. Or hiding. Can we get out of the river? My boots are filled with water. Do you see that? Just in that one spot. There. The air seems wrong. Evil! Evil is afoot! Stand back, kid. I got this. I just smack it with my fucking rod. Oh my god, she can cast stone! I learned it from watching you, Jaxic. Kid, get out of the AoE. Alright, yeah, get paralyzed, you fucking moron. There we go, just completely disregard the mechanics of this fight. Easy. I told you to get out of the AoE, dumbass. What are you laughing about, you fucking weirdo? You nearly died. Did the breeze always feel this good? I have no idea what you're talking about. Are you having, like, a weird epiphany after learning how to throw rocks? I'm so glad I finally understand. I just wish I could tell my mother how incredible nature feels. Oh, you're injured. Here. You know, I'm a conjurer as well. I could have just done that myself. She's learned how to heal without hurting herself. Good for you, kid. Good for you. Hope you enjoy these job quests. They're gonna slowly trickle away the further you go in. Like, I kinda gathered that. Like, eventually they will stop. Welcome back, Jaxic. Sylphie. Our mission was a success, Guildmaster. Quite. I take it the two of you, conspired to defy my orders? Well, the forest was suffering. We couldn't just walk away. It's not Jaxic's fault. It's mine. It was all my idea. I take full responsibility. Calm yourself, child. You did nothing I did not foresee. I am of no mind to lecture you. Indeed, Gridania is indebted to you for your heroic deeds. The corruption born of Ackerman had taken root in the calamity-weakened soil. There is no telling how much farther it might have spread if you had not defeated the creature. And if I'm not mistaken, Sylphie, you succeeded in drawing upon the energies of nature during the battle. How did you... Yes, I did. I'm not really sure how it happened. I remember thinking how badly I wanted to help Jaxic, and then I suddenly felt the power surging through me. That is as it should be. One does not simply choose to borrow from nature's strength. The mind may command only that which the heart permits. In your desperation to help your friend, you opened your heart to nature, and nature responded to your need. But we must not forget your part in this, Jaxic. It is clear to me that your journey with Sylphie has brought you still closer to the pinnacle of our art. I believe you're ready for the last of my teachings. Thus, it is with great pleasure that I pass on another of our guild's magics. More potent form of the cure spell is now yours to command. I have no doubt that it will serve you well in your continuing endeavors. Wheresoever you go, nature will go with you, my friend. Ever shall the earth meet your footfall, and the wind guide your path. Yay, I know Cure 2. It's literally just called Kyoto. Hey, level 35, I can do my second White Mage quest. We're gonna be here for a while, chat. Jaxic, I'm glad you've come. I have a task of a most urgent and confidential nature, and I can think of none other to whom I can entrust it. You are doubtless familiar with the Seedseers, yes? Kani Sana, Elder Seedseer, leader of the Order of the Twin Adder and guardian of our fair nation, clearly needs no introduction, but know you also of her siblings. The two young Pagels, sister Raya Osena and brother Arun Senna, make for Evershade as we speak, where they will perform a ritual of great import. Verily, such import that it would be no overstatement to say that the very fate of Gridania hangs in the balance. Alright, stakes are high, I guess. As you well know, we dwell in the forest by the good graces of the elementals, eternal guardians of the Twelveswood, and most of all, the Great One who dwells within the Guardian Tree. Yet our ceaseless warring and ill treatment of the trees that shelter us have aroused the Great One's ire, and it is only by the quieting, the ritual of which I spoke, that he may be placated. Thus did the two Seedseers set out for Evershade, with nary a guide to accompany them. Therein lies the rub and the nature of the favor I ask of you. By no means would I question the powers of the Seedseers, but with the Great One's anger mounting, the Twelveswood becomes a threatening domain for even the most puissant of conjurers. I'm assuming I'm pronouncing that wrong. That is yet another word I have not read. Pray hasten to Evershade and see that no harm befalls the tower. Alright, got it. Where the hell's that? Okay, so I'm assuming it's up around here where that big fucking tree was. Oh no, it's actually down here. Ah, shit. Okay. Don't worry, I'm good. I'm good. I am a healer after all, I can survive these things. Curses! How could we hope to make it to the Guardian Tree with these ghastly creatures bursting forth like rampant weeds? If I'd known what we were in for, I'd have brought along a wood whaler or two. In fact, I dare say we should return and do exactly that. But do not be such a coward, sister. We are Seedseers. These overgrown vermin are no match for us. Bold words, brother. But were they true words, we would have dispatched our enemies and arrived safely at our destination bells ago. A conjurer, are you? Brother Asumi, ever the warrior. For once, however, his solicitude is most welcome. Might you help us dispose of these fell creatures? Have you no pride, sister? A Seedseer does not beg the aid of some common adventurer. Wow, I'm not going to like the brother, aren't I? Enough, brother. We have a duty to perform. A duty that takes precedence over your silly notions of pride. Now enough talk. Let us see to these pests. Yay, healer combat. Put on a dot, spam stone. Are you guys seriously just going to fucking die here? Do I have to heal you myself? Bro. Step out of the AoE, you dumb shit. This is getting really annoying. I'm very clearly, like, not in, like, any of their attacks, but I'm still taking damage. Oh, I see why. My internet is dying. Oh, there we go. Alright, we're back. Are we back? Well, at least the game's back. The stream is still dead. I casually did the duty all by myself. And by all by myself, I mean the NPCs did it for me. Because it froze on my end, too. Yeah, just casually, like, lost all connection. Cool. I have no idea what is going on with my internet today. At Crystal, do my eyes deceive me? Or does this adventurer inherit the legacy of Atoa Kant? A what? Atoa Kant what? It was none other than Atoa himself who last performed the quieting. No, I do not believe this adventurer's arrival is mere coincidence. Bearer of the Soul Crystal, inheritor of arcane knowledge, long since forbidden to those not of our kind. I know not why it is you he chose, but I believe our great forefather has led you to us today. Ancient tradition dictates that the quieting be performed by 3 Pagels. Ah, but I misspeak. The ritual is to be performed by 3 White Mages. If Master Atoa truly has chosen this adventurer as his successor... You speak madness, sister! Surely you have not forgotten that Pajali tradition strictly forbids sharing the teachings with those not of our kind. The power of white magic is far too great to risk it falling into the wrong hands. Kid, you're being a piece of shit. And so you would uphold tradition merely for tradition's sake, even at the risk of incurring the Great One's wrath and bringing disaster upon our forest home? Have you so little faith in our own abilities, sister? We are seed seers, more than capable of slaying any beast in our way and carrying out the ritual on our own. Yeah, very clearly, as I just learnt with my internet troubles. This petty bickering is getting us nowhere. Adventurer, I'm sorry to trouble you with our silly sibling squabbles. If you've the time, I would speak with you further, but not here. Come to Camp Tranquil and come quietly. Time is of the essence. Well, unfortunately, I'm gonna have to, fuck off and reset my, modem. So, it's going to be a while. I return. Again, apologies for that. The internet has been a piece of shit today. I had to reset the modem 3 times just to get it to a point where it's actually, okay to stream. We've been having internet troubles all week last week, but that made sense because it was raining all week. And, famously, my bloody connection just cannot stand, any hint of, moisture whatsoever. But it's been sunny for the past 3 days. I have no idea what the hell is going on. I am so glad that I have been recording this stream locally. Because if I didn't, I would have lost everything. What am I doing? I need to go to Camp Tranquil. I'm going in the wrong area. I just wasted a whole bunch of gil. Thank you for coming, adventurer. Forgive my brother's rudeness. He cannot help that he was born with a head of solid stone. Yeah, clearly. Anyways, I do not believe we've been properly introduced. I am Raya Osena, a Pagil, as you can see, and sister of the elder Seedseer. You are Jaxic, yes? Brother Usumi has spoken of you, and most highly at that. As you no doubt have heard, my brother Aaron and I were en route to the Guardian Tree. There, the Great One by whose graces we dwell here resides. The gentlest of guardians when at peace, a destructive force that knows no bounds when angered. As the Great One goes, so goes our fate. The creatures you helped us dispatch, doubtless they too were roused to hostility by the Great One in his anger. You need only look around you to see. The forest grows more and more threatening with each passing hour. So it was that we travelled here to quell the Great One's fury, to perform the quieting. In days of old, the ritual was, without fail, performed by 3 white mages. With our elder sister occupied with her many duties, my brother and I thought to attempt it on our own. Aaron was quite confident, but I had my doubts. It was then that you arrived, and shortly thereafter became one of the chosen few to be gifted with a White Mage's soul crystal. 'Tis no small honor. That gem marks you as inheritor of the magic of our ancestors. My brother's pride may blind him, but the signs are clear as day to me. You are not Pajali, but Ator Kant meant for you to be here today, to perform the ritual with us. Ator Kant is known to all as one of the greatest mages in our history, but even more so, he was known for being something of an eccentric. In defiance of tradition, he bid farewell to his forest home, wandering the realm and healing the wounds of the land and its people wherever he went. A most admirable course, yes, but alas, Ator was never to return. He perished in a far-off land, and having taken no apprentices, his legendary powers were lost to us for eternity. Or so I believed, until I met you. And yet, for all his stubbornness, there is some truth to my brother's words. Ancient laws forbid us from sharing the teachings of white magic outside of our own kind. God, you have been talking so much, I can see this, the sun changing. There are reasons for this, which I would share with you when the time is right. There are many who would not approve of this arrangement. Still, I am convinced that it is Ator's will that we bring you into the fold. And so I welcome you, Jaxic of the White. Don't let me in with those people. I can feel the Great One's fury welling up even now. Time is short, and yet, while you may have been chosen by Ator, I fear your journey as a White Mage has just begun. Return to me when you have further honed your skills, and we shall proceed with your training. I got a rock. Only you can prevent forest ire. Shut the fuck up. That's the name of this fucking quest. Ah, Jaxic! Looking ever more the White Mage I see. It's been not even 5 minutes. And yet I fear you are as ready to perform the quieting as the chocobo chick is to carry a wood whaler clad in full plate. But take heart, for we all must begin somewhere. Today, I would teach you the art of communing with the elementals. I already knew how to do this. This is, by any measure, the very foundation of our art, the means by which we preserve harmony between the forest and our people. Not far from Sorrel Haven you shall find a tree, a mere sapling in the shadow of the guardian tree, but one that has likewise been consumed by anger and fear. I would ask you to placate this tree. The process is quite simple. Stand before the tree and raise your hands, commune with the elementals that reside within, and attune yourself to them, until your feelings are in absolute harmony. Be forewarned, however, an angry elemental can be as stubborn as my dear brother. Do not be surprised if you find your honest plea rebuffed and foul creatures sent to drive you from the forest. No matter what happens, you must remain calm. Dispatch the creatures, settle your heart, and speak to the tree once more. If your heart is true, your voice will reach the elemental ere long. Remember this, Jaxek. Under no circumstances must you allow your anger and fear to overcome you. As practitioners of white magic, the magic of succor and solace, such emotions are anathema to our very existence. Alright. So that is... Where is Sorrel Haven? All the way back here. Fuck me. That bitch speaks so much, it is like drying the shit out of my throat. Yeah, here we go. Now I see it. Do you mind? I'm in the middle of something. Are you seriously gonna chase me the whole way? Yeah, that's what I fucking thought. Leave me alone. Anyway, Stone 2. I love healer combat so much. Oh well, on the upside, another fucking thorn attach. There we go. Now I report back. Is that seriously all that was? Just fucking fight 3 things and hey, congrats, you get a new ability. Also, I'm just noticing the font that they use for like telling you where you are during these loading screens looks so much like the same font that they use for South Park and the Stick of Truth. Now that's going to bug me every time I play this game now. A short while ago, I sensed a great anger abate. The forest is quieter, more welcoming now. It would seem you have passed your first test, Jaxek. The trees are the elementals are the trees. The lush verdure of the wood is inseparable from the spirits that dwell within it. But you do not need to hear this from me. Doubtless you felt it for yourself when you healed the tree. Above all else, the elementals prize harmony. When they sense a threat to harmony, they summon forth all the powers at their disposal to expulse it. For so long have we lived in peace with the elementals. Why now do they turn against us? I can offer no answers, only theories. But one thing is certain. We must quell the Great One's fury, and do it soon, lest Gridania bear the full brunt of the forest wrath. To soothe the forest wounds and restore harmony, that is our duty as mages of the White, and it is a responsibility that transcends race or nation. I sense your success in soothing the ailing tree, and I am more certain of this than ever. Sadly, many cannot see past established practice and tradition, my dear brother among them. One would hope for a bit more open-mindedness given his youth, but alas, his pride as a Padjol will not permit it. For my part, I am not entirely unsympathetic to his concerns, and yet the task before us is too great. We must bring him around to see reason. But how? Forgive me, Jaxek. I would be alone with my thoughts for a while. Worry not. I will find a way to deal with Arun. Alright, so what's this new ability that I get? Regen! Oh, handy.